I'm unbeatable, I'm unbeatable.
I am unbeatable. Couple minutes on the score. Every time they wanna clash, the winners kicking through the door. I am unbeatable. Chances running out of stock, and we're running out the clock. I fail once, never stop. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah.
You can watch the fireworks from inside tonight on the British Basketball League YouTube channel as the mighty London Lions travel to the pavilions in Plymouth. The last time the teams met in Plymouth, it was a one-sided affair. London scored double the Patriots' tally, 102-51. So hoping for a more competitive matchup while sharing a toffee apple are Josh Bett and Azania Stewart.
Thank you, Janetta. Welcome, Basel fans, here to the Plymouth Pavilions for tonight's game in the British Basketball League between our hosts, the Plymouth City Patriots and the London Lions. Well, good evening to all the Basel fans watching. I'm your commentator, Josh Bett, alongside Quinn and Zania Stewart. Z, this is a David versus Goliath matchup.
Yeah, this mountain's going to be really high for Plymouth. They are at home with their home crowd, so hopefully they can get behind them.
Well, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups of these two teams, and we'll start with the Plymouth City Patriots. Paul James, his team with only one victory this season, started with Jacob Wiley and, of course, Mason Faulkner in the backcourt, along with TJ Atwood and Taylor Johnson. Levi, the new addition to his team, hoping to be a big inspiration to maybe get the Patriots their second victory. Petar Bojic's London Lions, on the other hand, a different lineup tonight. Bradley Caboza will be in the backcourt along with Mo Solowade and Matt Morgan. Kieran Sandy at the three-stretch four, while the big man, GB International Gabe Olaseni, the starting center for the Lions. Well, here is one play you want to look out for tonight. Jacob Wiley of the Plymouth City Patriots.
Yeah, 21 points. Sadly, they lost that overtime loss, 105 to 110 to Surrey. That was the last time they played. He was incredible. He's going to have to be firing on all cylinders if they're going to make a real push against London Lions.
Well, when you talk about firing on all cylinders, the rival player tonight you want to look out for, the London Lions, Matt Morgan. He has been phenomenal this season.
Well, he is the player of the month. There you have it, 22 points per game. He is leading the league first in all scorers. He is a machine, and I can't wait to watch him play.
Well, of course, Basel fans, you have seen the players look out for, Jacob Wiley and Matt Morgan. This is going to be an exciting matchup between the Plymouth City Patriots and the London Lions. But for now, we're going to take a short break as we'll be back momentarily.
Couldn't convert.
DeBose out to Whelan, open for the lead. Patrick Whelan back-to-back threes, and Caledonia are ahead.
It had to be Pat Whelan.
Steele for the win. No, it revolved. You Wang has jumped it in on the buzzer.
They're just not capitalizing here at the moment.
Yeah, and if you're London, you've still got to be worried about it as we see another
Oh
here.
my goodness! The behind the back dot coming.
Just like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings with the stimulation. Now I'm reaching new heights. I'ma need the off-white. Lights, camera, action, we ready to roll. Alright, places, everybody, let's put on a good show. Big time!
Welcome back, Basel fans. Our three referees for tonight are Gavin Williams, Ian Spearman, and Alexandra Belkner for this game between the London Lions and the Plymouth City Patriots. Well, Zane, as we mentioned, Lions currently unbeatable, yet to lose a game this season. On the other hand, Plymouth City Patriots only one victory this season against the Sharks here at home. Well, he's going to be, in fact, scramble for first possession, goes out of bounds, but that's going to be possession back to the Lions. And, well, hopefully, Mo Solowate's okay.
I just think slipping out of bounds kind of, look at this.
Right from the get-go, too.
We should add the music. Who's going to get the ball? And Mo Salawade doing a roly-poly, and it's London Lions ball.
Well, very impressive fact the ball didn't touch him when he went out of bounds, but now Solowate trying to get things going early here for the Lions. There's Olasheni top of the key, unorthodox, but again, it does count.
That's his jump shot. He likes that. And for me, he's such a dominant post player, having double-doubles pretty much every game. I like that he started off hot.
Again, he would have been the first player this season to get a triple-double if he had one more assist against Newcastle Eagles. Again, a good response there by Plymouth. That's what you need tonight for TJ Atwood.
Atwood's been one of the bright sparks of this Plymouth team.
Morgan being defended by Mason Faulkner. Trying to go to Olasheni again. Kaboza making a rare start tonight, but one thing you got to credit about Bradley Kaboza, the confidence and the fearlessness in this young man.
Yeah. I think he just gets hit. Oh, let's have a look at this. Takes the first initial bump and then maybe just slap down. Yeah.
It's a hard foul, that's for sure.
On the face, TJ Atwood, and here's his crossover. Lovely start from him. But what's been good for the Lions is their win against Bristol, 95-67, Josh. Coach Bozic was able to go through his bench, not one player playing over 20 minutes. He was able to share the minutes, especially with their, pretty heavy schedule, playing in Europe, playing in the British Basketball League. It's been a lot for them.
Well, Kaboza making the first free throw after taking such a hard knock. Makes them both. You like to see this for Bradley Kaboza, getting a fresh start. And hopefully we'll play a lot of minutes here tonight. Lions, of course, already haven't played 2 games this week. One in Eurocup, a defeat against Hapoel Shlomo Tel Aviv in the Eurocup. It's an emphatic defeat against Crystal Flyers. Johnson going all the way. Strong move to the basket. Nice start there for Taylor Johnson.
Slashing move to the basket.
Sandy going down the middle. Finds Kaboza. One thing Plymouth want to do is keep Morgan away from the three-point line. Well, they come up with a turnover. Good defense by Plymouth. They had numbers there. Well, they're going to get it back. And I think Sandy may have just had the last touch on that.
He just mishandles the ball there. Off to the races.
Well, Levi Spencer definitely is looking like he's going to be a big addition for Plymouth. They need that solid post presence. Johnson pulls up. Hail Mary 3. It's up, and it's good. Taylor Johnson, 5 points already here in the first 2 minutes.
Well, what you always get from teams against the London Lions is playing their best basketball, especially when you've got the top of the league, the #1 team coming into town. You want to show up and show out.
Morgan coming off one ball screen. Kicks out to Sandy. Tries to penetrate here, nowhere to go. Solowate with a jab step, he tries a 3, and again, Mo Solowate, his jump shot, especially from the perimeter, just gets better and better. Faulkner splits the defense, goes up, and again, misses a dunk. And that's gonna be 2 free throws coming off of Plymouth.
Just going back to Mo Solowate's 3, just, so crucial for this London Lions team, as here's a little drop off and foul by Sandy. But Mo Solowate, I find, is the glue, especially when, you've got the Sam Deckers, coming off of injury, coming back slowly. He's just been such a solid player for the Lions that they can always rely on him for the defensive end, but then also that 3-point line is crucial for him.
It's a very good point you make there because there's a lot of talent in this Lions team. But as you mentioned, the glue players, the ultimate role players. And you mean that with the most amount of homage and respect because Mo Solowati, one thing he offers to this team, he's able to spread the defense with his perimeter shooting. Remember, the last time these two teams met, it was literally 50% difference in points. It's Gable Asheni making it look way too easy.
Too strong, too big. And Bozic is asking for a foul.
Johnson off the ball screen, trying to find Levi Spencer, turns it over. Go the length of the floor, gets his pocket pick. Well, Mason, surely there's got to be a foul there. I'd say Morgan probably very lucky to get away with that one.
Really lucky.
Johnson coming off a curl. Picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. Falling down. Going back to Jacob Wiley. Wiley putting up a tough one, just can't get it. Lions now the chance to take the lead. Looking on, take on Levi Spencer, but it's a costly turnover here for the Lions. And Paul James applauding his team's defense.
Yeah, just a bit out of sync for me, the Lions. Moving a bit too fast, not passing and catching crisp. And Plymouth were able to capitalize on that turnover.
Again, he's seen some highs and lows in his coaching career since 1997. As the Lions go into a 2-3 zone defense with Kaboza and Morgan at the top. Trying to put Jacob Wiley at the high post, but Jose, looks like they're trying to run off a double high screen there at the top as Wiley goes to the mid-range, way off the mark. That's interesting. When you see a 2-3 zone defense, what do you, in your mind, the first way to break it down is in terms of spacing?
Well, you want to penetrate it just around the free throw line, either by dribble or throwing a post player in there, getting that catch in, and then that way you can look at the basket and then have him cut. As here's Taylor Johnson, lovely finish at the rim. Josh, and then this deep three-point. He's turned up to play.
Pulls off in the mid-range, fakes the pass, and now 7 points for TJ. Trying to find Levi Spencer. Blue is still leading by slender 2 points. Faulkner putting on the pressure against Kaboza. Kaboza fought. Makes a beautiful pass, throws it up. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? That might be the play of the season. Got to go back to the pass coming from Mason Faulkner. Can't see. Somebody explain to me, we might have just seen magic in the form of a Plymouth City Patriots.
Wow, that was
incredible.
A great couple of minutes here. Look.
It's a dime.
Yeah, Atwood hustling and then throws it behind his back. Might be a top 10, if not one play, especially from the defense, from the jump here. Look at this. And then the realization to see his teammates running. And gonna dunk it. Wow, I love it. I'm smiling on that play. So she...
I tell you what, it's become Buzz City, not because they're dressed up like the Charlotte Hornets, of course, but again, that play was something special, and it started with the dime from Mason Faulkner. The ball didn't touch the ground.
Yeah, wonderful start from Plymouth, and they've got to come out with energy. And this is what, when I was playing with the London Lions women, we were the #1 team. And every single game, when whoever you were playing at the top of the league or the bottom of the league, they're going to give you their best, performance. They want to beat and knock off the top team. And so right now, Plymouth is looking wonderful. Can they withstand this? But great energy from the start of the game.
Again, Lions coming with a different lineup, and already you can see Mason Faulkner identifying that he may have a defensive mismatch against Bradley Kaboza in the backcourt, but this is education for Bradley Kaboza.
Yeah.
If he wants to play more minutes, and he's a good player, he's got to learn how to deal with the pressure.
Yeah, he is, and he just gives it his all, always 100%. Sandy does pick up his second foul, so he's going to have to make sure he looks after that. Doesn't want to pick up another one. Is he going to the bench? Let's have a look.
The home crowd ironically jeering. Lions taking on. No, I like this from Bosch. Just keep the young player in there. I'm very, very optimistic about Bradley Kaboza. And again, I've seen him play some good games, but I want to see some consistency. Morgan curls the screen, takes a three-pointer, can't get it. Wiley with the rebounds.
Wiley going up and getting that rebound. Grantham's in for Sandy for 2 fouls.
That's Faulkner, shot by Mo Time winding down, goes back door. Mason Fulton goes up. Beautiful play. The dot coming from Levi Spencer.
Set the defense up so perfect. Came to the ball, back door, lovely pass. Good job.
It's going to be a blocking foul here against Levi Spencer. I think Spencer probably is wondering if there was an elbow thrown up. Let's see the replay of that one. Well, here's the backdoor play from Mason Fulton. Just a simple kiss off the backboard. I don't know about you, Zeni, but it did look like an elbow was thrown up on that previous one.
Yeah, well, the referee had a good look at it, so as Morgan will come. What I'm really happy with is Plymouth bouncing back, you know, because I saw some real touchiness and talking within their team. Their Surrey loss.
Just throwing it away.
Yeah.
Fulton going up, bit of contact, no foul called. Well, both of them fought over it. And what could have been an 8-point ball game can now turn into a 4-point deficit. Trying to find Nola Seni, and again, just simple high-low. That is textbook post play from Gabriel Lesheni.
Oh, it so is. He worked hard for that post up and called his teammates.
Well, Basel fans, we're going to take a short break, and we will be back momentarily.
Skylar White does well to keep the ball from going out of play.
Still got the rebound. He passed it to me. So me and Ethan, as he was running down the court, we was making like eye connection. Like I'm like, go, go, go. Running, running, running. So then boom, put between my legs and just threw it. And I just added no look to it. My name is LaQuincy Rito. I play for Chester Phoenix. I'm the point guard. Jazz music is it keeps you calm, helps you find that rhythm that you're looking for. You know the term, I have that dog in me. That's me, honestly. Like. I won't back down from anybody, never been, never will. I would prefer doing the assists than scoring, because that's the thing about being a point guard, is like getting your teammates involved and keeping them happy and making yourself happy as well. My play style is like risk and reward, so it's like, what's the point of like playing if you're not gonna take that risk? Because the risk is always gonna be with a bigger reward. I wanna be the best version of me. I'm making connection with my teammates and make brotherhood. The goal is to win.
Welcome back, Basel fans. Paul James, his team currently just ahead by 2 possessions against London Lions. You know, the introduction of Levi Spencer to this team just gives them that balance. But I think the biggest loss for the Plymouth City Patriots was losing Rashad Hassan, because for me, he was one of the best, if not the very best, big men we've seen in the British Basketball League in the last few seasons. Well, Fulton now pulling up 3, bit of contact, gets his own rebound, nowhere to go here. Finds Taylor Johnson. He's made 1 through already tonight in the corner. Oh, tip back. I think they're going to call the foul. Well, I think they're going to call this on Jacob Wiley, but I think Wiley will be going to the charity stripe. No, it's against Jacob Wiley, yeah.
Yeah, pushing the back of Granthams as they went up together. Let's have a look at this. The shot goes up.
There's some slight contact there with the left hand. That to me looked like a good challenge. Nonetheless, Lions will get it back, Azania.
Yeah, with that. Also, Taylor Johnson, 7 points in this first half. That missed shot, but it's the right shot.
Well, the Pavilions only 2 seasons ago was buzzing. And again, checking into the game, Lithuanian international Rokas Gustas made his debut on Friday against. Of course, they turn it over. They do have numbers now, 4-on-2. Finds Levi Spencer, goes up, and again, a beautiful transition by the Patriots.
They finish. I love that. They get the turnover out to the races. Good job. Rewarding the big man running down the middle.
Well, Gustas center here for the Lions. Straight out the ACB. Again, good play by Jordan Taylor. 6-point lead, 3:50 to go here in the first quarter.
Look at that from the defense. Reward your big man running down the middle. Lovely finish.
Well, those fans definitely can make this atmosphere. I mean, this is one of the most intense places to come and play on the road. Johnson going behind the back. Ryan staying in his zone defense. Faulkner pulls off in the mid-range. Doesn't get the drop, but the putback. Oh, again, he's looking like Aquaman out there. Slithering and sliding around the defense. 8-point lead to the Patriots. The Lions right now need to respond to this pressure. Could be another turnover. Caboza with the ball in his hands. 5 here on the shot clock. Bradley down the middle, kicks out. Have to force up the 3, it's up, no good. Rebound secured.
Great defense by Plymouth.
Confidence building here for the Patriots. Well, Spencer's got the mismatch. They go for the lob pass. Big man's got to go up with it. Should have got the foul. Well, they go for the 3, it's up. Why did Levi Spencer not go up with that one? Could be going to the free throw line. He's going to be committed. That's a bit of a lazy foul to give away.
If you just look at this London Lions team right now, you know, that's a nice Euro step and slaps him, really. Could have been a bit more than that. But whole new team, really, you know, quickly coming back from his long season injury, coming back. I'm so happy for him. He's put in the work. It's a whole new team, really.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to find this rotation and find fluidity within their 5, but within their team. And really Caboza and Grabtham, the 2 players that have been with the squad the longest and been playing the most minutes.
Well, Bradley Caboza, prior to playing for the London Lions, spent 3 games actually playing in Iceland. That was in the 2021 regular season. A product of the Myers Co Basketball Academy. The EYBL, 14 games, averaged 13 points per game.
Yeah, he's signed multiple years with London Lions. He's there for a while. They've invested in him.
Well, cutting it back down to a 6-point ball game. Lions staying in his own defense. Green at the high post.
That's what I was talking about, right there.
Again, right place again. But you see again, Levi Spencer had another seal-off. I mean, you got to feed the big man the ball once in a while.
Yeah, but that free throw line is where you want to, as that's a moving screen. But that free throw line area, that baseline area, is all places you want to attack against the zone.
Well, an offensive foul, legal screen, as you mentioned. Plymouth with the chance to make this a double-digit lead, and now coming into the game, the man who's been the heart and soul of Plymouth basketball, Elvisi Dusha, the Albanian international. And Joe Hart also checking in for the Patriots. Finding Elvisi on the cross court. Well, Green misses last one, goes for another one, can't get it, and the big fella, well, 6 points already for Levi Spencer.
Spencer working hard, managing to just tip that ball in. That's the second time he's done that.
Lions trying to find an opening. Solowade kicking out to Caboza. Bradley down the middle, changes hands, and a solid move by Bradley Caboza. That's going to be a 14th foul against the Lions. 1:39 to go here. Neither team with any more fouls to give. This one's on Kareem Keeley. He made his comeback on Friday after a very long time away from injury, and it was very terrible to see him go down, but the relentless attitude of this young man to be persistent, to make his comeback, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, he's really attacked his rehab, and I was with London Lions last season, so I saw him a lot, and he put in the work, so I'm really happy for him to be back and playing.
Joe Hart gets a cross-court pass, 3 is up, and it's good. Now it's an 11-point ball game. Patriots building confidence.
I love these crowd shots. They're into it.
Well, Rokas Gustis, the Lithuanian, just throwing it away.
That's the right look, though. That's what I said, that baseline cut in, and then that high post. Here's the three-point shot. And they're firing on all cylinders. We spoke about it. If they're going to make a push and beat and knock off the number one, you've got to play outstanding.
Atwood here in the mid-range. Pulls up for it. Can't get it. Marcus Gustis down the middle. This is a wide open layup. If this is the case, it's why you got to go up and try and dunk it. Another point lead to the Patriots. Trying to build this one. Finds Atwood down the middle. Atwood goes in. Finishes with perfection. This man, that man right there, that is Pete Walmsley. That is the man who gives his heart and soul to being a volunteer here for the Plymouth City Patriots.
Every game he gives it his all.
Well, Solowati goes for the three, can't get it. Well, shout out to Pete Walmsley, one of the big fans of Plymouth City Patriots. Two seconds difference between game and shot clock. Well, VC looking for the ball screen. No more fouls to get for the Lions. Lions Joe Hart. Hart almost turns it over. Got it. What? It's got to be a 24-second violation.
Good job, London.
Just took a little bit too long to get into the set on that one. The ball screen. Again, credit to the Lions. Good defense from preventing Plymouth. That's George Gervin in a Plymouth City Patriots jersey. Iceman. Fangerol. And Pete Walmsley. You gotta love Pete. He's loving it. Do you want to know what Pete does every game day for Plymouth City Patriots?
What's that?
He volunteers in the car park. Well, Basel fans, we're going to take a short break as we will be back momentarily.
In the corner for the win! David Slice wins it on the buzzer!
Couldn't convert.
DeBose out to Whelan, open for the lead. Patrick Whelan back-to-back threes, and Caledonia are ahead.
It had to be Pat Whelan.
Steele for the win. No, it revolved. You Wang has jumped it in on the buzzer.
They're just not capitalizing here at the moment.
Yeah, and if you're London, you still got to be worried about it as we see another over
Oh
here.
my goodness! The behind the back dot coming.
Just like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings with the stimulating. Now I'm reaching new heights. I'ma need the off-white. Lights, camera, action, we ready to go. Alright, places, everybody, let's put on a good show. Big time!
Well, welcome back, and there you can see Aquaman already 4 points and 5 rebounds away from a double-double. Zania, he has been phenomenal here tonight.
You know what I've loved about him is his extra effort on the offensive glass, just tipping the ball in, staying around, putting those extra points in. He's done well.
Well, Joe had another three-pointer. Now it's a 16-point ball game. Plymouth, surely the belief is there.
Well executed out of the first quarter.
Well, Morgan in the backcourt, got it by Dusha, being heavily defended. Lasheni with a bit of time, and again, just a smooth touch in and around the basket by the GB International.
Smooth touch, but also patience in his offense.
We love the tempo of this game. Going behind the back. Well, the three-pointers up, and again, it's just raining three-pointers. confidence. And again, Pete Walmsley, he is loving it. Gets caught in a double team, just can't get it. Rebound secured by the Patriots. Leading by 17, a three-pointer will put them up by 20. But why not?
Yeah.
Atwood goes for it. Just can't get it.
Heat check.
Morgan looking to attack, goes all the way, counts the at one. He
No.
knocks over the cameraman. Somebody get us that replay view. Well, somebody check on our cameraman, Nick. He might have just taken, why did Nick not take a charge?
Yeah, seriously. But I think he's all right. And also, Matt Morgan, not only the player of the month, but able to, yes, thank you. And he catches the camera also. Oh, well done, everyone.
Well, I'll tell you, Nick should get called for a blocking foul because he's, let's have a look. Well, there's a three-pointer by Joe Hart. Well, big time play, the behind the back, finding Atwood, nailed the three-pointer.
Well, Nick's shot, glad the camera's still working.
14-point lead. A quick three-pointer here by Joe Hart. Those are the kind of shots that Plymouth can't really afford to go with. They need to maintain the lead going forward. Dushin out. Pump fakes, finds a big man under the basket. That's much better. LVC Dushin dissecting the defense down.
Nice little handoff to Wiley. Wonderful job.
Again, Matt Morgan just showing how easy he can break the defense down. No help side from the Patriots.
Well, this is going to be a lot, but we have seen Matt Morgan take the London Lions on his shoulders where they've been down. You know, they were down against Newcastle. Foul on the floor, but they were down in overtime versus Newcastle, who went for 30 points. He knows how to score and fill it up very, very quickly.
Dante Grantham checking into the right here. Joe should jump into, get to the free throw line for 3 shots, but that's going to be the first team foul against Lions here in the second quarter. The Lions are going to have to test their championship DNA. Green goes for another one, just can't get it. Atwood with the offensive board. Hart finds Atwood, little teardrop, nice finish. Plymouth sharing the ball effectively.
And what they're also doing, Josh, is hitting the offensive boards. They're getting multiple looks.
Morgan almost turned it over. Recovers possession. Grantham. Again, good recovery defense by Terrell Green. Accountability becoming an effect here for the Plymouth City Patriots. Zania just listen to these fans. Morgan looking to go back. Another turnover. I mean, you got to credit Plymouth aggressively.
Yep.
They're making life very tough here for the Lions.
The Lions playing a little lackadaisical, very, you know, soft with their passes. A few worried faces on the London Lions bench.
Hart coming off one screen. Green again, he's missed all of his threes tonight, but again, he just can't knock it down. The good looks, though. Morgan turning up the bunnies, goes up, gets rejected. Well, what a recovery. Can they get something quick? Down the middle, both ends of it's going to be a hard foul. Well, again, what a defensive play. Taking no prisoners whatsoever. This is a case when you come to the pavilions and you're trying to go inside the paint and get an easy layup, as we just saw there from Matt Morgan. Jacob Wiley just had a simple phrase, not in my house.
Yep. That's why Morgan's so fast, but he just met him at the rim and then wanted the ball back to get that double from the defense to the offense, and he's making his way to the line for 2.
Well, Wiley converts the first free throw.
I love this from the Patriots. Josh, I just love how they've come out on their home court with enthusiasm, with energy, sharing the ball, rebounding. And look, there they are again at Atwood going after it on the rim, and they've got themselves another possession. Well done.
I think that's what these Plymouth fans want, of course. I mean, look, they know that their team is definitely up against it when every opponent comes in, but just give them something to cheer about. A little bit of fight, that's all they're asking for, and they're definitely getting more than that in this game, Zania.
Wonderful job by them. Can they keep it up for the whole game?
Time winding down. VC looking to penetrate, kicks out. Green had the three, picks up a little teardrop. The follow-up no good. Lions come up with a loose ball. Foul is going to be committed on the ground against TJ Atwood.
Good call by the referee. Gabe Olasheni always working so hard. He's such a strong body down low. Once he gets that position, it's difficult to stop him. You have to foul him.
Yeah, one thing, you know, young players, if you are a post player and you're trying to really make it as a profession, you really need to watch Gabe Olasheni because, you know, post up one end, you watch the ball reversal and how quickly he flashes into areas to try and get the ball inside the paints.
Yeah, he's constantly working. Also, great screens, gets in places that there's a foul there.
I like the tenacity of LVC Dusha. That's going to be 13th foul against Plymouth. 6:40 to go here. Gavin Williams, referee from Wales, just cleaning the moisture off the basketball. Back to Olasheni, good help side defense. Patriots have numbers. Fine, Wiley goes up, off block, that's going to be a foul in the end. But go back to the previous play. You know, I like what LVC Dusha does. He is not letting Matt Morgan get the ball. It's almost face guarding him.
Yeah. And that's the right thing, right? We spoke about him at the top of the show. Look at this, it's a double block, but into the foul. Yeah, slaps him in every way, form. But Matt Morgan is the top of your scouting list. It doesn't matter who else. He is the #1 scorer for this league. He can put up multiple points very, very quick. You have to guard him. You have to face guard him, make somebody else score for the London Lions.
Well, Jacob Wiley, definitely one of the more exciting players in terms of centers here in the British Basketball League. You love how he runs the floor, the energy he gives, but he's got to make his free throws right now. He stands at 201 centimeters. Missed them both. 17-point deficit still between these two teams. Brandon pulls up for three off the curl screen. Just can't get it. Happy to see that one bounce out of bounds. Well, what a magnificent career he has had as a coach when he started back in 1997. And it would only be a matter of time until he's able to bring some silverware here to Plymouth. Hot finding Spencer Levi. Takes a tough jump hook, and again, it's way off the mark. Good defense by Olasheni. Gabe trying to post up. Levi, good defense. Finds Solowade. Three is up, no good. I think a foul is going to be called against Gabe Olasheni, yeah.
Push, yeah. But yet again, Plymouth working hard on the boards. The other end was offensive, where they're hitting them hard, but the defense, they've got to box out a big Gabe. They've done their job, and he's going to have to head to the bench.
Lions right now, the goal for them.
Yeah.
5:51 to go is trying to get this close to 10 points as much as possible. And it's to kind of regroup at halftime. Look, some players aren't playing, but still with this talent, you'd expect them to have the upper hand as Jules Dengakoto checks into the game. Well, here's the one thing. Jules Dengakoto, they play him as a point guard, even though he's naturally a shooter, but they play LVC off the ball. Taylor Johnson's back in. TJ got it by Grantham, picks out the Dengakoto. There's the three, it's up, no good. Wally gets a loose ball. TJ splits the defense, bit of contact, goes up. Just can't get it. Sandy with a rebound.
Held my breath on that. 9 offensive rebounds, 0 to the London Lions.
Grantham for the mid-range, that's a little bit too easy off the pick and pop. 5:10 to go. I don't think Paul James is on with the referee about something, but it will be a timeout. 5:10 to go here His team leading by 15 points. Huh, exciting stuff.
Yeah, just and Atwood for me has been playing fantastic, Josh. He's got 9 points. He's 4 from 6 from the floor. Here he is. Nice little crossover into that 3-point shot, nothing but net. And here, he's been a strong candidate for actually, you know, keeping Plymouth alive. He's scoring a lot. He's facilitating, doing a wonderful job.
Well, you're absolutely right there. I mean, he plays in so many varieties. But, you know, if you are Plymouth, the storm is going to come at some point. And, you know, in your experience, when you notice that comeback is coming, what should be the mindset of the team?
I just think one play at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't look at the finish line too soon. One defensive stop, one offense, and just keep chipping away. Right now, they're playing great team basketball, sharing the ball. They're crashing the balls to get extra possessions. And you just keep that little bit of, you know, uncertainty in London Lions. They're also trying to figure out their 5. They've got some injuries. They've got some guys trying to find their way in the starting lineup. There's a lot of uncertainty in the London Lions, considering that they are the #1 team, but they've got a lot of rotations within their team, which takes a lot of time to get that chemistry right. Still,
they almost turn it over right away. And again, Jules Kodo and VC Dusha just a little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah.
VC took his eyes off him. That was the problem there.
He does grab his arm. He has a point.
Yeah. London trying to put a bit of full court man-to-man pressure. Foul is committed by Rokas Gustis, who again had a few choice of words for the referee. It should be free throws now, I believe, yeah.
And this is a great way to just keep padding the score as he just runs him over. What did you call him earlier? Aquaman?
Aquaman, yeah.
I said he looks like the baddie from Incredibles. I need to Google his name.
I think he might appreciate Aquaman a little bit.
Okay,
more.
okay, yeah.
No, but I like that one. That is good.
Thanks.
A 15-point lead to Plymouth City Patriots.
Well, how you keep the pressure on is you got to make your free throws. Can't leave points out there. Plymouth is 3 from 6, so 3 from 8 now after those 2 misses.
Well, defensive principles need to be tight here for Plymouth. Solowati looking to attack, kicks out a tough one. Boza wide open, can't get it. Johnson gets a rebound. Gotta keep this one alive. Finds Wiley. Oh, baby! Are you kidding me? Wiley Airlines, we have liftoff.
That made me proud because he came in flying. Oh my gosh, wonderful play from Plymouth.
Well, Basel fans, we're gonna take a short break. We'll be back momentarily.
Skylar White does well to keep the ball from going out of play.
Still got the rebound. He passed it to me. So me and Ethan, as he was running down the court, was making like eye connection. Like I'm like, go, go, go. Running, running, running. So then boom, put between my legs and just threw it. And I just had a no look to it. My name is LaQuincy Rito. I play for Chester Phoenix. I'm the point guard. Jazz music is it keeps you calm, helps you find that rhythm that you're looking for. You know the term I have that dog in me. That's me, honestly. Like. I won't back down from anybody, never been, never will. I would prefer doing the assists than scoring, because that's the thing about being a point guard, is like getting your teammates involved and keeping them happy and making yourself happy as well. My play style is like risk and reward, so it's like, what's the point of like playing if you're not gonna take that risk? Because the risk is always gonna be with a bigger reward. I wanna be the best version of me. I'll make a connection with my teammates and make brotherhood. The goal is to win.
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. I mean higher. You ain't gotta settle in. Go places they never been. We go
Well, Zania, if you think about taking a vacation anytime soon, you might need to go with Captain Jacob Wiley. Wiley Airlines in full effect.
Look at this, takes off, leans forward, rocks the rim. 9 points for Jacob Wiley, and I definitely picked him for a guy to watch, and he is showing up and showing out. Thank you. You must have heard me at the top of the broadcast.
Well, again, it's going to be a sideline possession. 4:33 to go in the second quarter. Plymouth leading by 17 points. They do have one foul to give. Marcus Gustus getting caught in a double team. Again, it's just it's going to be a backcourt violation. Well, it has to be. Had his foot on the line, surely.
Wow.
I was almost confident Bradley Caboza stepped on the halfway line.
That might have been the worst offensive possession I've seen London Lions do all season. Great defense from Plymouth, putting the pressure on Steele.
Well, Plymouth would love to go by 20 points. At the moment, they got to read the defense and go whatever they have best. Johnson pulls up from 15, takes this one, and now it's a 19-point ball game. We have 5 players now near double figures. Switching on defense, finding Sandy in the corner. He is way off the mark. Plymouth's defense, they're rotating, they're switching very aggressively on everything at the moment. Johnson goes up, counted, and he's going to the free throw line. This is truly incredible.
Everything going right, Plymouth way. And they're just rushing the London Lions. You know, you saw Sandy shoot an air ball because they're just rushing at them, making them have to second think pass. And then here, takes the hit and the finish and one. It's all Plymouth Patriots right now.
Well, of course, London tonight without Josh Sharma, Sam Decker, and of course, Connor Morgan. But you know, you've got to give credit to Plymouth City Patriots because London have gone into games short-handed in the British Basketball League and teams have struggled to beat them.
Yeah.
This game's far by over, of course.
Yep.
But credit to the team with only 1 victory, bottom of the league. You know, really giving it to the London Lions.
And no Luke Nelson as well.
Yeah.
Floor general. They are, but they need to make their free throws, in my opinion. If you want to keep applying the pressure, make sure you win this game. You can't leave points out there. I've said that before, and I'm going to say it again. There we go.
Well, Plymouth tonight missed 5 free throws. Well, London have made all 5 of theirs. Well, an interesting stat from the great Dan Rowledge. Dan has just said in the last 7 years, London Lions have won twice from a comeback of 17 points down to win. It was in March 2023, down by 17, won by 11, and again in 2020, won by 4, both against the Manchester Giants. Another turnover. Well, again, look out below. Fast your seatbelt. Good night. Connects with it. Wiley Airlines, let's go on vacation.
He loves it, and the crowd love it. He has turned up to play. Incredible. They throw the ball up to him. Ah, I love these scenes. Plymouth are feeling it and putting the pressure on London Lions' neck.
Well, again, it starts with the defense. Tangakoto, heavy pressure against Kareem Quilly. It's just a lackluster pass. Elvisi Dushi orchestrating, and again, the dime is thrown up and said, hey, big fella, go fetch.
Yep, just soft, not executing their passes, and then they take full advantage of the turnover. Wiley is acting up, and I love it. Well, Dan, the famous Dan Rowledge, who I usually work with for a lot of games, and we've had a fair few blowouts, and he'd be blaming it on me, so this could be. I can hear him at home now. Look, 12 turnovers to London Lions, and every single turnover, the Patriots have made them pay.
Again, it's been a phenomenal stat line. 15 points from those 12 turnovers. But, you know, again, a big thank you to the great Dan Rowledge, the voice of the British Basketball League for so many years. And again, lucky to have him as one of our colleagues. Thank you so much, Dan, for the historical knowledge. As you said, Lions, 2 times they've come back from a victory when trailing by 17 points. And now it's a 24-point lead. Those were both against the Manchester Giants. It's also incredible to think as well, last time London were here, they won by double the points, 51. 102 to 51.
Yeah.
And now Patriots have double the points against Lions here. Well, baseline really finds Rokas Gustas, and the big man just slicing down the deficit. We're under 3 minutes. Taylor pulls up for another three-point again, continuing to make it rain. They have 51 points, and we still have 2.5 to play.
Yeah, that pick and roll with the big man at the top is just giving London Lions too much trouble.
There's a penetration by Caboza. The foul has been drawn. He's got to calm down. He doesn't want to get too excited yet. It's a good call by the officials. Gavin Williams, our superstar referee from Wales, just says, hey, I know you're frustrated. Again, love the move there by Caboza. A little Euro step in the lane. Young Bradley, good experience for him tonight to play in front of one of the loudest and most passionate crowds you're going to find here in the British Basketball League. They've got a heavy job to do, Azania. They've got to find a way to get back in this one to retain their unbeaten record.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on the defensive end. Taylor Johnson just absolutely cutting them up on that pick and roll. The defense is too slow and not coming up to his three-point shot, and he's got a wide open look.
23 points separates these two teams. 2:15 to go. And Wiley's got the post up. Got to give him the ball. Looking for the back down now. Big man. Swifting again. He had the move, but he missed it. That's lucky defense for the Lions. Boza kicks this one out to Kareem Quealy. It's a hot screen for Rokas Gustas. Kicks out in the corner. Good passing from the Lions, and a foul has been called. It's on the ground. That is team foul, so it would be another 2 free throws coming up for Bradley Caboza.
I would have thought that Bradley Caboza is your go-to guy for this team. He's not afraid of any. Look at that. That's probably a foul from the rip. He comes in. He plays so fearlessly. Doesn't care who is guarding him. Plays hard, and he's made his way back to the free throw line.
Well, I remember I was speaking to Surrey Scorchers head coach Lloyd Gardner about Bradley when we were commentating the Under-19 World Cup in Hungary this summer. Lloyd paid a lot of respect and homage to Bradley. He said, he's got a bright future ahead of him because, number one, he is aggressive, and you mentioned very fearless. That confidence, it can be very frightening, but he just needs the experience to get a bit more playing time, I think. Yeah,
and I think at this point with London Lions, where they're experiencing some injuries, he's having to step up, and he's getting more and more minutes, and with that minutes you can build your trust with the coach. But at times I feel like he's been quite rushed and maybe not poised, but I'm seeing more and more of him doing much better.
Well, again, Spencer Levi playing some good minutes so far here for the Plymouth City Patriots. There was the backdoor pass. Big man running in transition, good hands, but you love to see the big, strong Aquaman running both ends of the floor. But look at that, too big and strong, 2 players around him. Yep. Just a simple tip in.
He's working early, isn't he? He's working early, playing hard. And that's kind of the plays that you want from your big man.
Well, it's going to be another trip to the free throw line here for London Lions. .144 to go here in the second quarter. It's a 23-point lead to the Plymouth City Patriots. Lions collectively just trying to regain themselves, find a way back in this one. Young Bradley Caboza currently at the free throw line. Makes the first one. Lions currently yet to miss a free throw here tonight. Now 8 for 8 from the charity stripe.
Bradley, 22 years old, fearless young man.
Now becomes the first Lions player to get into double digits. He now has 10 points this evening. 9 for 9 for the London Lions, the Imperious Lions, is their unbeatable. Yeah, an offensive foul is going to be called against the Patriots. Trying to settle in and ride the storm coming from the Lions. Now Mason Faulkner checks into the game for LVC Dusha. Good minutes from LVC.
Yeah, great minutes. I just think he's really put himself out there. There's the scorers. Cabos with 10, Rollison with 8. And Matt Morgan, player of the month, only 5 points. Hasn't played that many minutes. Only 8 minutes, 50 seconds.
Well, Plymouth have 2 players in double figures. Combined total of 26 points from Jacob Wiley and Taylor Johnson. Johnson leading all scorers of 15 here tonight. Who they go in baseline? Finds Rokas Gustas. Down the middle, nowhere to go here. Turns it over again. Patriots have numbers. Mason Faulkner goes into the acrobatic play, but again, a simple kiss off the backboard.
Everything going right now, and a lot going wrong with the Lions.
Under a minute to go. Patriots still with a big lead. Trying to kick out of Caboza, down low to Rokas Gustas. Big Mac goes up, went for the reverse set. The follow-up is good. And he'll go to the charity stripe for the 3-point play.
Lithuanian's so big and so strong. He's like a brick wall.
It's fun and amazing that he had the left-handed shot, but went for the... I mean, I guess he's predominantly right-handed, but again, it's what you said, he's just a brick wall, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, coming out of the ACB, where he played for Granada, also played for Neptunus Klaipėda in the LKL Lithuania, the team that London Lions lost to in their first ever European campaign in the basketball Champions League qualifiers. He wasn't a part of the team at that time.
No, I just think also it's a foul.
Oh, what a silly foul to give away by Kieran Sandy, because...
That's his third also.
Wow. Again, you can see the young unit of players and Lions getting a lot of run here tonight. They do have Dante Grantham and Matt Morgan, but this is the kind of game where Peter Bosch is just saying to his second 5, look, you want your time. This is where you got to, not only perform individually, but also collectively as a team.
Yep, and I've spoken about this many a times. That is one of the main things the referees this season are looking for, to make sure the shooter is protected, that they can land safely, no contact on their shooting hand. And then the other thing that they've been looking for is the making sure the screens are set properly, no illegal movement.
Johnson makes the second one.
Bozic looks stressed, in my opinion, as he walks up and down. What is he going to do to get back into this game?
Taylor Johnson making all 3. The only Plymouth player to not miss a free throw this evening. And that could be a potential 2 for 1 if the Patriots can get a stop on defense. Plymouth don't want to foul him. Don't want to send London to the free throw line. James Dan Koto get away with 2 there. He finds Rokas Gustas in simple execution by the Lions. Paul James now calling for a clear out here for Mason Faulkner. That would go in to set the ball screen. It's coming here from Spencer Levi. Faulkner goes to the tough fadeaway, just can't get it. Well, basketball fans, at the end of the first half, it is a 21-point lead to the team rock bottom of the British Basketball League. Carrying against the London Lions. Zadia, we didn't expect this one, did we?
No, we didn't, but Plymouth have come to play, and I'm very happy to see it. They go into half up a very big amount, so let's see if they can hold on till the end.
18 points to Taylor Johnson, 11 coming from Jacob Wiley, and 9 from TJ Atwood. Well, Basel fans, we're going to take a short break as we will be back momentarily.
Mackenzie out in front, 2 blue shirts back. Oh my! Really attacking the rim and flushing it home. Pinson, fancy dribble. Out to Asbury, falling off balance for 3, all string. Pretty play from Leicester.
Couldn't convert.
DeBose out to Whelan, open for the lead. Patrick Whelan back-to-back threes, and Caledonia are ahead.
It had to be Pat Whelan.
Steele for the win. No, it revolved. You Wang. Wang has jumped it in on the buzzer.
They're just not capitalizing here at the moment.
Yeah, and if you're London, you still got to be worried about it as we see another.
Oh my goodness! The behind the back dot coming.
Just like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings with the stimulation. Now I'm reaching new heights. I'ma need the off-white. Lights, camera, action, we ready to roll. Alright, faces, everybody, let's put on a good show. Big time.
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. I mean higher. You ain't gotta settle in. Go places they never been. We go higher, non-stop. Take it to the top, even when the ball drops. My man.
Welcome back, British Basketball League fans. We're currently live at the Plymouth Pavilions, where the Plymouth City Patriots, rock bottom of the British Basketball League, have a 21-point lead against the London Lions. Zania, did we expect this?
No, we didn't. But what's the craziest stat is the 13 turnovers from London Lions and only 3 from the Patriots, and they've made them pay every single time. There it is on the bottom shelf. 13 turnovers. I think that is the game. They're going to have to clean that up in the second half.
Well, you talk about the turnovers as well. 9 steals for that matter, leading the rebounds, dominating the assists. You know, even dominating the three-pointers. Lions have only taken 10 three-pointers, but this, you know, either we're going to see the greatest comeback of all time or we're going to see Plymouth's greatest victory of the season. I mean, it has been phenomenal, but why don't we go back to the best moments of the first half as we will give you the story of the first half and how it's gone in this game. London Lions at the moment, they are being challenged by the hungry and determined Plymouth City Patriots. And Zania, I don't know, what are the ways Lions have got to get back in this?
Well, I think they need to figure out how they're going to defend the pick and roll at the top. You can't let Taylor Johnson look at wide open shots. And then also, I just think they need to turn up the heat on the defensive end, because Plymouth, look at this play, extra hustle, playing hard, playing with energy, and they need to know that they're the London Lions, the #1 team. Every team is going to give them their best shot, and right now the crowd is loving it. They're into the game, and it's all Plymouth basketball.
Well, again, Aquaman making the backdoor cut, finding Joe Hart there on the perimeter. The 3 was up, and it's good. 5 three-pointers already for the Plymouth City Patriots. TJ Atwood playing some good moments, but you know, this is collective as we have seen Plymouth all season.
Yeah, and I just think they've just been playing really, really well. But wide open shots, you would hope that they knock down the shots. But starting Kaboza, Sandy, Solowade, Morgan, and then putting them onto the bench, this mediocre 5 that they've got on, anyone can play against this 5, and Plymouth is coming out and showing out.
Well, again, Kareem Quealy just turned this one over, and you know, here was another transition play. Threw up the lob, and there you can see the connection by Wiley Airlines. Big man running the floor and getting some good minutes. Well, Basel fans, 21-point lead to the Plymouth City Patriots. We're not done here at halftime. We're going to show you highlights of London's victory against Bristol on Friday. But Bristol also bounced back, and we'll show you their highlights of their big game that took part earlier today. London patiently trying to build their offense. Remember, they played last night against Applewell Tel Aviv. Morgan getting going early on here for the perimeter. Time winding down here on the shot clock. Nowhere to go. No foul called. Lions come up with it. Morgan finding Tariq Phillip, gives it up into Dante Grantham, goes in, and a tough finish. Beautiful transition by London. Brad Green. This is the matchup we want to see. Green spinning. Nowhere to go. Goes with a tough jumper. No problem for the big man. Trying to isolate, goes in. They've got to keep feeding the ball, Graham. Give the bear the big ball. Give him everything inside.
Yeah, exactly right. I really like his jump hook soft touch.
Even grabbed them wide open. Bristol Flyers just paying the price, and they almost turned over. Oh, Solowade comes up with a steal, and he gets a three-pointer. Oh, Solowade. Now Lions go for a quick three. Three is up, and again, punishment coming from the Capitol. Morgan almost loses dribble, takes a tough step back three-pointer. Are you kidding me? Matt Morgan just putting on a clinic here at the moment.
London Lions just took it away with three quick three-pointers and made it really tough. And look at the defense now as well.
Morgan going up, throwing it down with a bit of authority. I think Caboza going baseline. Turns this one over. Call the foul. Now they do have numbers. Gonna go all the way. Goes up, finishing through intense pressure. Morgan made his last one, goes for another one. This guy is unconscious. 16 three-pointers. Lions try another one. This one's gonna go off the bank, and the bank is open. Wow. Tough pass. Lions keeping this one alive. Zude comes up with it. Now Kieran Sandy again, something out of nothing there from the Lions. Basel fans at the top of the table team, London Lions, they will remain unbeatable as they win this one 95-67 against the Bristol Flyers. Jacob pulls up for three, counted. Big time three-pointer, 10-point lead to the Flyers. Step back three. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They are unconscious. Lads turn it over. Jacob pulls up for three, number 5. Oh, baby! This team, they're currently on fire at the moment. Johnson's made 1 3, goes for another one. Good response there.
Lovely rotation.
Whelan pulls up for 3. At the moment, we got a barbecue, a cookout going on. Well, tries to go for the penetration, turns it over. Finds Allison, look out below, throws it down with 2 hands. Butler, he tries another one. This one's in the corner, just can't connect with it. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Oh, my goodness. Good switching here from Caledonia, but not enough. In the end, Brad Green finishing.
That wonderful offense from Bristol.
Nowhere to go here. Finds Ali. Huncic! Big man! One more time. Let him know, Faro.
You need to get stops, easy buckets, share the ball, and just get some sort of excitement going like this.
Oh my goodness. Again. Nice little bump down the middle. Can't get it, gets his own rebound. Reverse slip. Are you kidding me? Just puts his head on the ground. Smith, bit of time, space goes in. Miss another layup. That's going to fall right in the hands of Bristol. Another quick 3. Good night to the West Country Flyers with the exclamation points. The Bristol Flyers, they will win this one. The end result will be 94-77 in favor of the Flyers. A big win and a huge turnaround from Friday night's defeat against the London Lions. What a game it was.
McKenzie out in front, 2 blue shirts back. Oh my! Really attacking the rim and flushing it home. Pinson, fancy dribble. Out to Asprey, falling off balance for 3, all string. Pretty play from Leicester.
Couldn't convert.
DeBose out to Whelan, open for the lead. Patrick Whelan back-to-back threes, and Caledonia are ahead.
It had to be Pat Whelan.
Steele for the win. No, it Oh, Wang has jumped it in on the buzzer.
They're just not capitalizing here at the moment.
Yeah, and if you're London, you've still got to be worried about it as we see another
Oh
here.
my goodness! The behind the back dot coming.
Just like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings with the stimulation. Now I'm reaching new heights. I'ma need the off-white. Lights, camera, action, we ready to roll. Alright, places, everybody, let's put on a good show. Big time!
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. I mean higher. You ain't gotta settle in. Go places they never been. We go higher, non-stop. Take it to the top, even when a ball drops. My man.
Welcome back, Basel fans. Second half about to get underway between the London Lions and our hosts, the Plymouth City Patriots. Again, Azani, it's been a phenomenal game between these two teams.
Yeah, and it's been all Taylor Johnson for me. 18 points to start the half. I'm excited for this second half.
Well, we're going to take a look at some of the results and fixtures from this weekend here in the British Basketball League. And it started on Thursday, in which Cheshire Phoenix won on the road against the Giants. And they won again on Saturday in the triple header, in which we also saw Leicester Riders with an emphatic victory against their rivals, the Newcastle Eagles. London Lions also won on Friday night against the Bristol Flyers. Flyers won today, but of course, this is a big response from the Plymouth City Patriots, losing at 10 at home, of course, to the Caledonia Gladiators, but they find themselves 21 points up against the unbeatable and imperious London Lions. But, you know, we got to give a lot of credit to some of the players, but Taylor Johnson, what a phenomenal performance from him.
Well, I just think he's been aggressive, right? And he's been shooting his shot that it comes to him. He's not forcing anything. He loves the three-point shot, and 18 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. He's playing with confidence. I love it. I really do. I'm really enjoying this Plymouth Patriots team.
Well, I've been also enjoying the high-flying action of Captain Wiley Airlines. This guy's been incredible tonight.
Well, 11 points from him, 4 from 7 from the floor, and those are his dunks. Absolutely raised the roof, gets in to his crowd and asks for more support, and this is the support that they've been getting.
Well, that man there is Pete Walmsley. He is a passionate cross-country runner, but also an even bigger passionate fan of the Plymouth City Patriots. This guy gives his heart and soul to the team. He volunteers on game day, so a big shout out to the Plymouth City Patriot fans and to their super fan, Pete Walmsley. But again, another half to go. Are we going to see the London Lions come back into this? Or will Plymouth get their second victory of the season? Remember, they have one already, and that was at home here against the Sheffield Sharks.
Well, Coach Bozic knows what's good for him and starts Grantham, puts in Matt Morgan, Solowade. He's coming out with his guns. They've got to chip away at this lead.
Lions will get the first possession here of the second half, and already Mason Faulkner putting suffocated defense on. Plymouth can't capitalize. Patience from the Patriots. Faulkner now goes for a quick three. It's up, no good. Lions with a chance to get something in transitions. Bradley Caboza left wide open. He takes a three. An offensive board done by Dante Grantham. There's a play you cannot leave wide open because he will make it. Mo Solowade with the cash.
There he is. I spoke about him being the glue and the step-up man. Started the game and needs that three. Chipping away. Can London Lions start to get away at this lead?
Atwood pulls up inside the key. Can't get it. But again, a big-time follow-up there by Spencer Levi. Aquaman.
I really like what he's doing. Josh just sticking with it. Morgan struggling here.
Again, almost turned it over. It was a backcourt violation. Grantham pulls up for three, takes this one. Again, back-to-back triples. Again, well, Dante Grantham just had a few words there for the front row fans of Plymouth. 17 points of separation. Johnson thought about going for the three-pointer, finds Wiley. Got it by Kaboza, turnaround jump hook, a mismatch.
He spoke about that earlier, didn't he, Wiley? He told his teammates, I have the mismatch with Kaboza, get the ball into me.
Again, that's what Plymouth has missed. Since the departure of Rashad Hassan, they don't really have that natural dominant post player, but that's why they brought in Spencer Levi. Of course, the absence of Deuce really has left a big hole inside the paint for the Plymouth City Patriots. Well, Johnson left wide open, 18 points, and again, punishment coming from TJ. 20-point lead to the Patriots. Back to look for a post-up, takes a tough fadeaway from the mid-range, can't get it. Patriots able to get the loose ball. Solowade able to come up with a steal. Granted, why not? Left wide open, takes another one. Kaboza gets a rebound, wrap around. Strong move by Bradley Kaboza. Wood got it by Morgan here in the post. Spin baseline, gets caught a double team. Johnson made his last year, puts up a Hail Mary one. Doesn't get this. And they both fight over it. Looking to chip into the deficit. Morgan almost lost it again. Zania right there. Plymouth's defense completely fell asleep.
Yeah, and this is how London Lions are going to get back in this game, if they're just going to let Matt Morgan catch the ball cleanly. That's a foul. No.
This one's going to be against Matt Morgan. That's going to be the first team foul for London here in the third quarter. 6:59 to go.
I do like this urgency, though, from London Lions. They could not come out how they did in that first half, just lackadaisical, not concentrating. You're losing. You've got to play like it.
Johnson here, got it by Morgan. Comes off one screen again. Threw the lob a little bit too early. The intention was good, but it's good defense by the Lions. Lions trailing by 16. Trying to find any way back in this one. Spencer got Olasheni. That's going to be an offensive foul. Good defense. Spencer Levi just standing his ground there, initiating the charge. And Paul James giving a high five to his stat man.
Yes, he does. And that's Olasheni's third foul, Josh. There we go. Just a bit too strong. Big hit, that's going to hurt tomorrow.
They're both even, if you ever meet Gabe Olasheni, he's probably one of the kindest guys you meet, and even when he's in frustration, still maintains his composure and his manners, of course.
Oh, such a nice guy.
One of the nicest guys you'll meet. Johnson hesitates now, penetrates, bit of contact, goes up, draws the contact. TJ's going to free throw line for the three-point play.
And I like that in the first half. We saw his highlights. Johnson attacking the rim again and again and again. Not afraid, he doesn't care. He's making Matt Morgan have to defend. And and maybe that is Matt Morgan's weakness, because all he knows how to do is score, but you also got to play both sides of the floor.
Johnson currently at the free throw line. It's his first missed free throw night. No, they're going to have another free throw, so he's going to have a chance to retake this one. He's the only Plymouth player not to miss from the charity stripe. He's 4 for 4 tonight. Keeps his perfection at the charity stripe. On to 6.5 here in the third quarter. 19-point lead to the Patriots. Faulkner trying to keep Matt Morgan off the ball. Monty Kaboza. 70. Kaboza pulls up for three. Three is up, and again, no good. Trying to go back up by plus 20. Taylor go baseline. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to, should be London boy, yeah, surely. I thought Taylor Johnson probably should have gone up with that one.
Yeah, I think he nearly got that deep, just put it on the rim.
Well, the whole crowd give that reaction, but that was clear as daylight. London ball. Morgan guided by Mason Faulkner. Matt Morgan only 7 points in this evening. To make a three-point, he's only attempted one. And this foul's going to be called on the ground. It's going to be the first team foul for Plymouth. Mason Faulkner trying to say that Morgan flopped.
Faulkner not making Morgan's life any easier.
Trying to find Morgan again. That's going to be another foul again. Mason Faulkner, it's a silly one to pick up because they cannot afford him to be out of the game. Again, he's trying to argue with the referees, but I think that's the right call because he's trying to face guard him without getting the ball, but you cannot just hold on to him.
Well, he's saying he's hooking him, but that's a smart, intelligent play if you're the offensive guy. Tangle him up.
Wadi now. Trying to go to a dump down to Rokas Gustas. That's going to be a fresh 14 on the shot clock for the Lions. 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. Both Kieran Sandy and Kareem Quilly coming back into the game for the Pride.
Yeah, kick ball. Every time the kick ball happens, it sets the shot clock to 14 seconds. Matt Morgan will go to the bench and Grantham also. Sandy in.
This is posts up, kicks out here to Solowade. Stop just refusing to go in. A rebound secured by Wiley. Plymouth again trying to go up above 20 points. Leading by 19. Atwood, he doesn't take many threes, but again, this time, no problem. 22-point lead to the Patriots.
Not going away, are they?
The confidence of this Plymouth team tonight, it's been great.
Yeah, player after player hitting shots.
Now refusing to go in. Better Bojic again applauding Mo Solani, saying keep shooting the ball. It's going to keep dropping in eventually. Patriots have led by as many as 25 points this evening. Johnson down the middle. That's going to be a traveling violation, yep. Well, Basel fans, we're going to take a short break as we will be back momentarily.
Skylar White does well to keep the ball from going out of play.
Still got the rebound. He passed it to me. So me and Ethan, as he was running down the court, we was making like eye connection. Like, I'm like, go, go, go. Running, running, running. So then, boom, put between my legs and just do it. And I just had a no look to it. My name is LaQuincy Rito. I play for Chester Phoenix. I'm the point guard. Jazz music is, it keeps you calm, helps you find that rhythm that you're looking for. You know, the term, I have that dog in me, that's me, honestly. Like, I won't back down from anybody, never been, never will. I would prefer doing the assists than scoring, because that's the thing about being a point guard, is like getting your teammates involved and keeping them happy and making yourself happy as well. My play style is like risk and reward, so it's like, what's the point of like playing if you're not gonna take that risk? Because the risk is always gonna be with a bigger reward. I wanna be the best version of me. I'm making a connection with my teammates and make brotherhood. The goal is to win.
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. I mean higher. You ain't gotta settle in. Go places they never been. We go higher, non-stop.
Well, TJ Atwood currently 12 points tonight. He's made 2 3-pointers out of 3. Collectively, Patriots 7 for 18 from downtown, and this put them back up by 22 points. I mean, interesting enough there, you can see Lions defenders just going underneath the screens there, not making any attempt to really make it difficult.
Yeah, they haven't, and I think they need to change that. Potentially, you know, go over the screen, hard hedge it. There's multiple ways that you can defend that high pick and roll or pick and pop. But TJ Atwood and Taylor Johnson have done a wonderful job off of that on their offense. TJ Atwood with 12 points, and Johnson just absolutely filling it up with 24.
Soloate quickly trying to break down the full court man-to-man pressure. Staying in a man-to-man defense. We'll find Kieran Sandy. Good time there, but didn't pull the trigger. Down the middle, the turnover. This is where the absence of players like Jordan Taylor coming off the bench just really gives you a bit of security in the backcourt. I mean, we have mentioned quite a lot of players missing for the Lions, no doubt, but you can see at the moment, there isn't really a lot of stability in the backcourt.
Yeah, you're right, and they're missing huge players here. Soloate getting on the floor, flying bodies. We saw that right at the beginning of the game, didn't we? But it will stay with London with 14 second on the shot clock.
4:19 to go here in the third quarter. Finding Kieran Sandy. See a bit of inspiration. Yeah, good interception. Well, no, they get this one back. Time winding down. He had the three-pointer. Pulls up for 15. Just can't get it. Johnson securing the rebound. I mean, he is everywhere on the defense of Plymouth. That's the difference in field goal percentages tonight. 27 for 50 from the field. I mean, that is impressive, isn't it?
Really good.
Finds Wiley one more time, goes up, hangs in the air, doesn't get the ad one, but he will go to the charity stripe. What a game Jacob Wiley's had tonight, Z.
Well, with Wiley and Johnson, I just think they're being so aggressive. They know what they want. They're attacking the rim, putting the pressure on the referees here. They're looking for each other. They're definitely a 1-2 punch, and they are just taking it to the London Lions. They don't know how to guard them.
I think people need to remember this. There was a lot of pressure on Plymouth last season. Because go back 2 years ago, you know, when the Patriots first had risen from the ashes due to the absence of the Plymouth Raiders, starting that season off, you know, in very, very tough conditions. But then came Antonio Williams, then came back Rashad Hassan, who in my mind is probably one of the very best centers that we've had in the British Basketball League for the last decade. And of course, then they became everybody's most exciting and loved team in the league. Last year, they fell short of expectations, and now they're kind of regrouping from, you know, what was a disastrous catastrophe last year. But, you know, so far, this has been great from them. This will boost their confidence.
And yeah, what a win this could be that they could take on to the next game versus Newcastle. It was a foul there. That momentum. Look, we can beat the top of the team, the top of the table in this league. Why aren't we, you know, doing? But you can see they're coming together as a team. They're talking. A whole different team than I saw the other night. At moments, they were speaking awfully to each other, their own teammates in that loss versus Surrey in that overtime. But here, whole new team.
A three from Soloate, just off the mark. You know, I think people need to remember as well, this Lions team, no Luke Nelson, no Jordan Taylor, no Sam Decker. Nice rejection there by Gustas. The follow-up by Jacob Wiley. It's very tough when you take your second-string players and say, hey, go out and play. If you're not used to playing those amount of minutes, even tougher when you have to do it on the road. But again, Patriots leading by 25 points. Pete Walmsley, well, he wants the jump music.
I think that's such a great point, Josh, just talking about, you know, this team, yes, they are the #1 team, but their #1 starters are not fully to go. Josh Chalmers out, Decker's out, but this London Line team is built for moments like this. They play a lot of games in a short span of time, but you can't underestimate the playing together, the chemistry, the gel, that you just think, oh, it's just going to work. Come to Plymouth. You've disrespected Plymouth coming here, not starting your main crew, and you've got your ass whipped a little bit. Sorry. Oops.
No, but it's a good point you made, because, you know, Thursday night they play against Apoel Tel Aviv, you know, one of the best teams in the Euro Cup. And then you have to play on Friday night, which was a great performance against the Bristol Flyers. You know, at some point, somebody's going to pull an injury.
Yeah.
So you have to rest your best players. And that's how it goes with the British Basketball schedule and, of course, with the Euro Cup. So everything you said there definitely is validated. But same for Plymouth. Whoever you're up against, you just got to give it your best. And you know what? They've exceeded expectations, excuse me.
Yeah, and shooting 7 from 18 from the three-point line. It's obviously going to help. They've come out, they're playing well, especially when you see the ball go in the net, get the crowd behind you. This is what it's all about with your home crowd, home court advantage. And you've got the unbeatable London Lions in town. Why wouldn't you want to knock them off, give them their first L?
Well, that's definitely the expectation. There's always a target on the back of the London Lions anywhere they play because, number one, they're unbeatable. Number two, they are the defending champions, winning the treble last season. That is natural. Quickly going in. Strong move there by the young man who, started his, I wouldn't say started, came from Leicester, obviously, but, made a name for himself in the youth ranks at Real Madrid. The other thing about Kareem Quilly people don't remember is, I counted the stat line, and I think Dan Routledge may remember this one if he is listening. Kareem Quilly is maybe one of two, or even few players that have won a continental European championship. He was on the squad for Herrera San Pablo Burgos in 2020 that won the Basketball Champions League at the Walker against Ike Athens. Yeah, I think London, naturally, if they are to lose this game, it's not over by any means. We still have another quarter to go. They'll probably be disappointed that they've lost their undefeated role, but is it necessarily the end of the world that they've lost? Probably not. But again, it's a big test of character for these players as they have another quarter and 3 minutes here to play.
Yeah, and I think a testament to the league. Newcastle pushed them to the limits in the overtime, and Matt Morgan came back and won the game for them.
Now down by 23, 6 seconds in for the Patriots. Johnson hesitating. That's going to be a trap. No, stepped out of bounds. It's a bit of light at the end of the tunnel here for the Lions. 2:44 to go. Can they chip into deficit? Now, VC Douche has come back into the game probably to give a little bit of leadership to the Patriots in the backcourt. Really being heavily defended. One ball screen. It's out to Cabozo. Cabozo now pump fakes.
Good defense.
Finds Ruckus Gustafson again. It's a second layup he's missed tonight. They're becoming their own enemy at the moment, Azania.
Yeah, I think with him, he needs to get his head up and his eyes on the rim before he shoots the ball.
Finally going in. Good defense. Akmat getting rejected. Oh, Ruckus Gustas. With a big time block. Really his own rebound. Giving up on it. Patriots defense just coming into question at that moment. And I think Paul James has got a cool timeout. It's now chipped down to a 21-point deficit here at the Pavilions. Well, maybe, just maybe, we could see the greatest comeback.
Well, there's a lot of minutes to be played, right? We've got 12 minutes left of this game. There's a lot, but I just think Plymouth are doing enough, Josh, on the defensive end, making it difficult for London Lions, and then there, Atwood walking straight into that three-point line. Look, nobody is even getting a hand to contest him. Of course, if he's wide open like that, he's going to knock it down every single time.
Well, that was a block shot by Ruckus Gustas. He's had two so far. I mean, he has missed two layups, but it's only his second game here for the Lions, and I think he's adjusting to the different speed and style that the British Basketball League is, as you would see, as opposed to the organization and technical aspects of the Lithuanian LKO or the Spanish ACB. I mean, they are very superior domestic basketball league. But the British Basketball League, as you know, Zania, it is very, very quick pace. But Basel fans, next week, we're going to see a very traditional rivalry here in the league. Leicester Riders, they'll be hosting the London Lions. Those two teams go way back to the days when the London Lions used to play out of Milton Keynes. That will be live on Sky. Remember, they've met in the previous 2 seasons in the British Basketball League playoff final. And you can watch that all live on Sky next week.
And Coach Rob Nastro is definitely looking at this game, is going to cut up the film. How are Plymouth Patriots beating the London Lions, no doubt. And that's a good stat, 12 offensive rebounds. Got to hit the boards, but they're playing wonderful on both ends.
Well, I'm probably wondering that Rob Paternoster is either watching this game running on the treadmill or having celery and a healthy salad. Shout out to Rob. They're trying to break the pressure. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Johnson coming up one ball screen. Green has struggled from the perimeter. Again, just can't knock anything here, but gets his own rebounds. Johnson trying to dissect the defense. Turns it over. Quilly comes up with a steal. Now they have numbers. Quilly goes up, draws the contact, doesn't get the and one, but he will go to the free throw line. Slowly but surely, Lions trying to get back in this one with 1:34 to go in the third.
Lions managed to get that stop with getting his hands in, but they're just reactive. Plymouth are doing a good job moving the ball on the offensive end, getting London Lions on their back of their heels. They turned it over, but that's what's been so successful for them. They're not being stagnant at all.
You know, I do like what Petr Božić is doing in this game. He's not pushing the panic button and keeping excessive minutes here for Dante Grantham or Matt Morgan. I think naturally, this is a good learning lesson for his young players. We're up against a team that's very hungry, in front of a passionate, amazing fan base. This is all about the learning curve.
Yeah, and you can turn around to the whole of the Lions team and say, look, this is it. Everyone's going to give us their best shot every night. And this is the thing about the British Basketball League. Anyone can win.
80 seconds left here in the third quarter. Usually coming off one screen. Looking to penetrate, goes in with a Euro step. No foul calls. Comes up with it. Has to force up a Hail Mary shot. Can't get it. James infuriated. He's been leading the way so far here for the Lions in the third. Trying to find Kaboza. Back to Rokas Gustas. And again, a dime coming from Bradley Kaboza. Now it's a 17-point ball game. That could potentially be a 2-for-1 here for the Lions.
Yeah, good poise down there between Kaboza, big man.
It's a lead by now. Going back to the big man. Finding his way around. Again, he missed a wide open one. While he fights for the offensive board. It's going to go out of bounds. Now we're going to have 4.8 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Well, Z, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah, let's hear it.
25 points they were down. It's now only a 17-point ball game.
It's a lot.
This could be the best comeback of the season. Maybe, I'm saying, just maybe.
I mean, we still have 10 minutes left to play in the fourth. Can they get some sort of momentum play here to finish the third?
Really here on the ball, coming off one ball screen. Kicks out to Kaboza. Bradley getting away with a travel. That's Kieran Sandy. A couple of travels could be called there. Kaboza in the corner with the dagger. Now it is a 14-point ball game. Salvisi Dusha throws this one up. Well, what a big comeback from the Lions so far, but we are going to take a short break as we'll be back momentarily.
Couldn't convert.
DeBose out to Whelan, open for the lead. Patrick Whelan back-to-back threes, and Caledonia are ahead.
It had to be Pat Whelan.
Steele for the win. No, it removed. You Wang. Wang has jumped it in on the buzzer.
They're just not capitalizing here at the moment.
Yeah, and if you're London, you've still got to be worried about it as we see another.
Oh my goodness! The behind the back dot coming.
Just like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team. Jumping off of buildings with the stimulation. Now I'm reaching new heights. I'ma need the off-white. Lights, camera, action, we ready to roll. Alright, places, everybody, let's put on a good show. Big time!
Welcome back, British Basketball League fans. Fourth quarter about to get underway. Plymouth City Patriots have led by 25 points. And now it is a 14-point lead. Can they hold on to this one? Howard coming off one ball screen. Joe Hart back into the game for the first time here in the second half. Lines Wiley, good hands on the basket. Big man goes in, gets the and one.
I love it. Wiley playing passionate. It's saying, I'm not going to let this lead up. I'm going to put it in and one. I'm glad I picked him for the guy to watch.
Oh, he's phenomenal, isn't he?
Yeah, and he might be the player of the game as well, but we'll get to that. We've got a long time until we get to the end.
Well, unable again to convert the three-point play. That's his fifth missed free throw of the night. You can see Gable Lasheni with 4 fouls. Slight foul trouble there for the Lions to be concerned about. Got the left wide open. Doesn't make this one. The rebound secured. Plymouth trying to extend the lead. Atwood with the penetration. Nowhere to go here. Finds hard up a curl screen. Off baseline. A costly turnover. Oh, good recovery by Avisi Dusha. I think what they're trying to argue. I'm not sure they called a travel, or did they say that Lions didn't have full possession, meaning it would have been a 24-second violation?
And he hits the shot as well.
That's what I'm trying to figure out now. Because when LVC got the ball back, did Lions have full control of the ball, meaning new possession? Or did they call a traveling violation? That's what I want to figure out.
9 minutes, 3 seconds remain. 14 seconds on the shot clock for Lions.
If at this moment, what a monument this would be for them to win this game. Look at it penetrate. Finds Solowade. Oh, now takes a step back, tough three-pointer, way off the mark. Rebound has been secured by Spencer Levi.
Great defense. Clock running down.
Patience needs to be the key in their offense. Under 10 now, Levi, excuse me, Atwood with a post up. Lines again, Spencer Levi, dump down, Aquaman, wide open inside the paint.
Beautiful team basketball. Also patience, poise underneath there. Foul.
Morgan, yeah, it's getting called for the offensive foul, threw the elbows up, so good defense again. Spencer Levi doing it on both ends of the floor.
Wow, he's definitely playing like a superhero, as you're calling him, Aquaman. Takes the hit. That's multiple hits he's taken this evening. He's gonna need a nice bath. And then here, just a nice cut. Nobody gets him. Nice, easy two.
You love his finesse, also his toughness as well, what he offers. As I mentioned, the departure of Rashad Hassan is a big, big loss for the Plymouth City Patriots. Can he be the new Deuce? After Spencer Levi go again. Just his touch around the basket, a little bit too strong maybe. Joe Hart commits the foul midcourt to prevent the London transition.
What they have done, Plymouth, really well is get London out of sync. There's been no rhythm for them this whole entire game. Matt Morgan struggling, you know, Gabe Olaseni with the foul trouble with 4. They just haven't been, you know, solid through the game.
Solowade pump fakes. He's down to Grantham. Again, trying to be strong here with the Euro step. Just slowly gets it to drop in. That's a good response there for London, but they still trail by 16. They're going to call an illegal screener against Spencer Levi. I'd like to see the replay of that one because at first glance, did he move at all?
Well, lucky for us, we get to see it.
I'm going to let you assess that one.
That's tough.
Personally, I just thought he was at a good angle, and I felt
Yeah.
Morgan ran. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm definitely not right by any means, but Lions get it back. Solowade coming off the screen now. Shenny has a mismatch. Big rebound by Jacob Wiley.
Wow. the ups on Wiley to go and get that rebound.
Bucket here would be monumental for Plymouth. Just a lack of spacing in their offense. Now we're trying to isolate. Well, it's going to be called for a push off there. A question I have, how is that any different though?
Yeah.
From then what Dante Grantham did down the other end? I mean, I agree with it. It's a foul, offensive foul, but Grantham did the same thing when he went for the Euro step.
Yeah. Yeah, and Wiley said to the referee, that's a pro move. That's a tough call. Could go either way. And Atwood's pleading, coach, leave me in, don't sub me out.
Well, if that's a pro move, I'd rather call that the Clapham Common move or a Ravens Court Park move. Maybe we'll get Finsbury Park move, I don't know. We'll get that call there, but nonetheless, 16-point deficit. Lions looking to chip back in it. 6:45 to go in the corner. Tough pass, costly turnover. Solowade can be disappointed, but he's the one who threw the bullet pass.
Yeah, Plymouth doing it all. They've just been so solid here. Just too much heat on that. Plymouth get the turnover.
Plymouth want to keep building the lead. London just need to stop. Both teams eager for this one. Joe Hart fakes the pass, mid-range, tucks it away.
Oh, great offense for them.
Best I've seen him play so far. You can see the composure, but especially, you know, he's a leader on the floor. His basketball intelligence is unbelievable, but when he's making a shot, he becomes a very lethal player.
But also, they're wide open. All the Lions are getting confused and leaving Plymouth wide open, and they're just knocking down shots.
Good ball reversal. Caboza made his last one in the corner. Somehow, some way, Bradley gets the drop. What a game he's having. Again, I'd love to see young British talent making a name for themselves. Last time I remember Bradley Caboza playing as well was against Cheshire Phoenix back in 2022. That was after London had actually lost the British Basketball League Trophy final to the Phoenix. That game was at the Copper Box, in which he had that great breakout game. Caboza currently at the moment, phenomenal game he is having, as I said, 18 points.
Yep, leading all scorers. On London Lions.
Three-pointer cut it down to a 15-point ball game. DC finding big man in the paint. Just loses on a double team. London with a bit of time here. 5.5 just over. Solowade looking to attack, goes in. Tough move, can't finish.
Tough finish, nobody hitting the offensive boards.
Every Plymouth fan here just holding their breath because they know 15 points is not a big monument for this Lions team. Goes out of bounds. That will remain possession back to the City Patriots. The officials surely going to overturn this one. No, I don't think so. Peter Bodger's just having a polite word with our referee. Levi now just getting it in bound. Back to the big man, bit of contact, goes up, can't finish it, but the tip-in is good. Well, he is relentless.
And a lovely smile from him. He's done that over and over again. Staying with it.
12 points for Spencer Levi. Marcus Gustus goes in. Goes into the cheerleaders, but he'll be going to the free throw line. Big man from Lithuania. Basel fans, we're going to take a short break as we'll be back momentarily.
Skylar White does well to keep the ball from going out of play.
Still got the rebound. He passed it to me. So me and Ethan, as he was running down the court, was making like eye connection. Like, I'm like, go, go, go. Running, running, running. So then, boom, put between my legs and just threw it. And I just had a no look to it. My name is LaQuincy Rito. I play for Chester Phoenix. I'm the point guard. Jazz music is it keeps you calm, helps you find that rhythm that you're looking for. And, you know, the term I have that dog in me, that's me, honestly. Like, I won't back down from anybody, never been, never will. I would prefer doing the assists than scoring, because that's the thing about being a point guard, is like getting your teammates involved and keeping them happy and making yourself happy as well. My play style is like risk and reward, so it's like, what's the point of like playing if you're not gonna take that risk? Because the risk is always gonna be with a bigger reward. I want to be the best version of me. I'm making connection with my teammates and make brotherhood. The goal is to win.
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. I mean higher. You ain't gotta settle in. Go places they never been. We go higher, non stop.
Well, if you are Plymouth City Patriots fans, fasten your seatbelts. 4:55 to go. You have a 17-point lead against the unbeatable, imperious London Lions. As Rokas Gustas trying to chip this down to potentially a 15-point ball game if he makes his free throw. Well, again, we could be about to witness the greatest comeback as Pat the Dog, the GOAT mascot, trying to put off Rokas Gustas, but it comes to little avail. Under 5 minutes left. Well, there's a turnover. Uday comes up with it. Kieran Sandy trying to finish this one. Goes into the Euro step. Gets rejected. Wiley says, you're not getting on the plane. Now a deep three by Mason Faulkner. Good night, Plymouth. That is for you. End-to-end action. Those fans, they love it, Z.
Yeah. That's the cherry on top, the absolute dagger to the neck. The block shot, Wiley took his time. And then the shot. Now a turnover.
Another turnover now. They have numbers. Wiley could have gone for the alley-oop, but Mason Faulkner, no problem. Cash money. It's open tonight here on Sunday. Plymouth, they're starting to believe. High five with Pete Walmsley. This is incredible.
Beautiful smile, and it's well worth it because he's absolutely just punched him in the gut yet again. Back-to-back threes coming off of that media timeout, and he just says, you know what? You lot need to start the bus and head back to London town, because you know who's really excited?
Pat the Dog.
Yeah, biggest fan.
Pat the Dog is having an unbelievable night here tonight, running up and down. Again, I'm pretty sure that is Paul Nicholson dressed up as Pat the Dog. Unable to, well, no, he made it in the end, but great job, Pat the Dog.
He's got his own highlight reel.
I think he's got his own Twitter page too.
Well, the excitement is definitely here because Plymouth Patriots has just been solid. You know, they haven't rattled at all when London Lions made their little bit of a run. But they've just been aggressive. They've hit the boards. They've rebounded. They've given us highlight behind the back dunk plays. Oh, it's been a wonderful show this evening for a Sunday night basketball game.
Well, again, as we mentioned, London Lions missing many key players tonight, but you've got to pay homage and respect to a team that's lost their confidence. Only won one game. And we're acting like it's over. It's not over yet, but again, it's looking like it's going one way. Well, definitely one positive tonight for the Lions. The young Bradley Caboza leading all scorers for them with 18 points. Really now, kicking this one out, finding Kieran Sandy. Goes for a quick three in the corner, and it's way off the mark. As Gustas goes in contact, gets the and one. He's going to the free throw line.
What Plymouth is doing so well is making London Lions have to rush, have to double think. Sandy shooting an air ball there, making them think. Well, obviously that rebound was well needed. But they've literally played a perfect basketball game. Maybe a couple missed free throws.
Yeah, I think for sure, you know, and you know, we can pay a lot of homage to Plymouth and give them a lot of accolades, because it's going to be a great victory for them as Mason Faulkner comes up with another one. Lions obviously missing the first free throw, but I think this has been a lesson from Pedabarges to his younger players, because I think at some point you need to go through a setback to try and improve, because at some point, you know, throughout the Euro Cup campaign, you know, playoffs, these players will be dependent on, and that's where they've got to learn and grow from this. Faulkner going coast to coast, no foul calls. 19-point ball game.
Yeah, time's starting to run out.
He's kicking this one out. Bradley guided by Taylor Johnson. Tries to go baseline. Good defense by Plymouth. Plymouth come up with a loose ball. Party time tonight. Again, Joe Hart's going to finish this one, as now he extends it to a 21-point deficit.
They're having a party. Sunday fun day for Plymouth.
I tell you what, somebody tonight in Plymouth, please buy a Ribena, Pepsi, I don't know, whatever, for Pete Walmsley. He has been the MVP for the fans tonight. Bradley goes for a Hail Mary three-pointer, puts this one up, can't get it. Oh, Sadie, I'm going to ask you right now, it may be time. Who has been your player of the game?
Well, it's been a wonderful game for a lot of Plymouth players.
Hart goes for three in the corner, knocks it down. 91-67. Plymouth, they're having fun now, Zania.
You know, Wiley had high-flying dunks. And then I think I'm really going to give it to Taylor Johnson. I just think he's been wonderful on both ends, on the offensive end and the defense. Playing solid. TJ Atwood also 12 points. It was great, and then Faulkner with that dagger. But there is my player of the game, Taylor Johnson. 24 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He's done it all. The man with the headband deserves himself a little celebration after this game, because he has played incredible.
Yo, something that many basketball fans need to remember, it was only 3 years ago when I was a teacher. I was teaching physical education at an international school in Uxbridge. And I would sometimes hop over to some of the training sessions with the Thames Valley Cavaliers, and that was the first time I met Taylor Johnson. And I got to tell you, for the first time I met him, saw him train and play, his progression from the lower leagues into the British Basketball League, it's been a fantastic story, because he is just the ultimate game changer. But here you can see some of the key highlights from Mason Faulkner hitting the three, back-to-back triples. That was the curtain call tonight for me. I mean, at that point, you know, London had a 15-point deficit. They could have cut back in. You can see again, MVP fan Pete Walmsley loving the occasion. I don't think he'll be doing his car park duties at the end of the game tonight, that's for sure.
Well, just going back to Johnson, you know, he's 28 years old, and Paul James has said he's been trying to sign him for the last couple of seasons. He's been wanting him. He knows how, you know, aggressive he is. He's able to score, but he's tough on the defensive end. Wants to be the man of the hour, and he's just been incredible today. We've seen him on all aspects, and I'm happy that he turned up and showed out, but also he had great help from his mate Wiley too.
Well, Paul James now putting in most of his second-string players. Will White coming into the game. I think that's a sign of BJ lighting the cigar for celebrations, baby.
Yeah, light the cigar, and the London Lions warm up the bus.
21 points now for Bradley Caboza.
Never would I have sat here and said, you know, Caboza being the top scorer for London Lions, and this is how you build trust and more minutes for Coach Bozic.
Well, again, I remember having a lot of conversations with Bradley last season. A very, very great young man, polite kid, works hard, and he's just hungry for the opportunity. And I think what he'll gain from this will be the confidence in practice to try and push himself even further to move into the lineup.
And look, even there, celebrating, you're down a whole lot of points, and he's happy about that charge. Excuse me, yeah, that defensive screen by Aquaman, as you've called him, or I called him the baddie from Incredibles. He's been the bad guy today. He's done really, really well. I've really enjoyed him. 12 points for him, and 13 rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds, and 6 on the offensive end.
There's another turnover. Transition by Mason Faulkner goes in. No charge call. Caboza trying to initiate the offensive foul. 23-point lead to the Plymouth City Patriots. A phenomenal game for that man as well, Zania. He has been terrific.
Oh, he has, hasn't he? Right down to the end. Really just said, I've got this under control. Points from turnovers, 28 points to 2.
You know, knowing Paul James and knowing him for a very, very long time, a part of my life, especially when he was, you know, coaching with my father as an assistant or he was the head coach, that he won't get too excited about this victory. I think it'll be business as usual for him tomorrow at practice.
Yeah.
He knows they got to fight for a playoff spot this season.
But still, you can celebrate the good times, right? Stay in today's moment, and they don't even know that the shot clock is running down.
I think that's down to the fact how loud it is in the Plymouth Pavilions. I was just about to say, when are they going to call the 24-second violation? But I don't think Gavin Williams can hear it because these fans, they are ecstatic right now.
They're definitely rocking this arena. But just going back to, you know, Paul James, I hope he does. You can celebrate this because this is huge. Nobody's figured out how to knock off the London Lions off their, you know, their throne. So he should be proud and use this as momentum going forward.
23 points difference. Now, Zania, I think I want you to vouch something.
Let me hear it.
Everybody tonight said this game was going to go one way, but one person actually thought Plymouth were going to win. I would like you to name who that person was.
You?
Yes. I called this.
You did.
Again, no,
You
there's no
did.
proof other than the fact that people vouch it. I said to everyone tonight, Plymouth's going to win this one.
Yeah.
I felt something in the air, but I did not actually think it would turn out like this. This is incredible, this is. Well, the first free throw has been missed. But at this stage, it's all a consolation because they will be leaving with their second victory. The Lions will be picking up their first defeat. No longer are they going to be unbeatable this season in the British Basketball League. I don't think Pete Wormsley has stopped dancing yet.
He's definitely got his steps in this evening, and well deserved. It's just been a Plymouth Patriots game from the start.
Again, interesting, threw that one off of Rockers Gustas, but they still call the backcourt violation, so possession will go back to the Lions with 29.6 seconds left here in the game. A massive, massive landmark for that man as well. Phenomenal. This is going to be his 500th win in the British Basketball League, Zania.
Well, how fun for your 500th win to be against the #1 London Lions. He will never forget this moment. And I've been waiting so long to celebrate this. I've worked a couple of games and I've been waiting to say this, and to get it tonight, incredible. 500 wins for Paul James.
And you know what's incredible? Paul James might be the, I think this is correct, yeah. Yeah, it is. He's the only coach in the British Basketball League that's coached against the London Lions when they were Hemel, Watford, Milton Keynes, and London. That's how long he's been in the league. So what a way to reach a new milestone.
Yeah, congratulations to him.
Well, again, a big victory here tonight. Congratulations to Plymouth City Patriots. They're going to win this one, 94-70, as they're no longer the unbeatable London Lions. Congratulations to the Plymouth City Patriots. What a victory here at the Pavilions. These fans, they might be partying all night long, even if they have work tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Well, what a lovely Sunday evening. They showed up, they showed out, and their team turned up and gave them exactly what they wanted. Taylor Johnson, player of the game, with 24 points, 8 from 11 from the floor. Well deserved. They've knocked off the mighty London Lions.
Well, again, London for sure won't be too worried about this defeat. But again, as you mentioned, the 500th win for Paul James. Again, what Petar Bozic will be looking for is obviously a response from his team. It was a big victory for them on Friday night. It's a setback here tonight. They've got one thing in mind this season: retain their treble, but also try and get to the final of the Euro Cup. I mean, remember, if London Lions win the Euro Cup this season, they'll get a one-year license into the EuroLeague automatically.
Yeah,
so it's a big season ahead for them.
Let's talk about Plymouth Patriots right now, Josh, because I just think this is huge. You're saying that London Lions, it doesn't matter. It does matter, because you, as a competitor, you want to be unbeatable. You want to be at the top. You know, you don't want to take that L. And then to take the L to a team at the bottom of the league, well, Plymouth showed up and showed out. They were incredible. They are showing we're not, don't disrespect us. We're not at the bottom for too long. And after this, I really think this is going to be a momentum swing for them. Remember this, Plymouth. Clap, Mr. Paul James. You've been incredible. Now push your team forward and get off that last space spot in the league and start pushing for that 8th place in the playoffs.
I tell you what also makes it interesting, because there's a great rivalry between Bristol and Plymouth. You know, both teams in the West Country. Bristol fans obviously having the jeers on Twitter that they've, defeated Plymouth, I think, 3 times this season. But now Plymouth have something to say back to them. Hey, Friday night, you got a completely played out class by the London Lions. Hey, guess what? We beat that team tonight. Right. So again, it's just going to make that rivalry a little bit more interesting. But again, big shout out to these Plymouth City Patriot fans. To me, they have been fantastic here this evening.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because the I Am Beatable song for the league is in the background. And the Lions are beaten.
Well, Basel fans, we are now going to take a look at the statistics from this game. Big victory for the Plymouth City Patriots as we try to digest down where this game went well for them and how it went wrong for the London Lions. Zania, 10 3-pointers from Plymouth. Unbelievable.
Well, also London Lions, 22 turnovers, and then also total rebounds, 28 is not going to get the job done. 42 huge rebounds. That was your Aquaman doing a lot on the offensive end. Overall, Plymouth led this from the jump, and they kept it going till the very end.
Well, again, we're going to take a look at some of the results and fixtures from this weekend. Of course, a great weekend of basketball started with Manchester losing at home to the Cheshire Phoenix. Plymouth losing on Friday night against the Caledonia Gladiators, while Bristol getting, a bit of a treating in London. But again, a good response from Bristol today. But finally, London Lions have been defeated this season in the British Basketball League, and it's been done by the team rock bottom, Plymouth City Patriots. Good fortune's been chasing. Well, again, we're going to take a look now. Oh, look at this from the Plymouth City Patriots players to celebrate the 500th victory for the great Paul James.
Oh,
that's incredible.
Gosh, I love it. I hope he has spare clothes, but well deserved. He deserves that celebration. Soaking wet. What a wonderful moment.
Well, the man, of course, great person, Paul James. Very dry sense of humor, but I think right now, he's not feeling any dry humor from his players. Great job here from these players. 500th victory for Paul James. It all started back in 1997 when he took over as head coach of the Thames Valley Tigers. Brought them success trophies as well as he did for Surrey Scorchers when they were the Guildford Heat. But again, probably the biggest accolade of his career was taking a 0 team in Plymouth and turning them into British Basketball League trophy champions as well as playoff champions. A man, wherever he's gone, has delivered success. And tonight he's done it with his 500th victory, bringing the first defeat of the season for the imperious London Lions. Well, now, Basel fans, we're going to take a look at the standings here in the British Basketball League. Plymouth may still be bottom of the table, but it's another victory. All 3 Giants, Scorchers, and Plymouth with now 2 victories. Lions pick up their first defeat, but Zania, they might be imperious, but they're no longer unbeatable.
No, they're not. Notched their first L of the season to Plymouth, and a wonderful game by Plymouth City Patriots. I'm really happy not only to celebrate the 500th win for Paul James, but to win it at home and to beat the #1 team. Well done. Hats off to you. Applaud from myself and Josh.
PJ, this is your night. Celebrate with your teammates, but get back to business as usual. Basel fans, we thank you for joining us here tonight at the Plymouth Pavilions. Plymouth City Patriots come up with a big victory. But for now, I'm Josh Bett alongside Queen Azania Stewart. It's good night and celebrate this victory in Plymouth if you can.
Good night.